Hello, my friends. My name is Dadcraft73, and welcome back to another episode from the truly Bedrock Let's Play server. Oh, man, I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're taking care of yourself and you're doing all right. That is for sure and for certain. I've got a lot of stuff planned in today's episode, but first, let's do a little tiny bit of show and tell because it's been a little while since we've been together on a live video. We've done a bunch of live stream content, but some of that, at least one of those streams was on YouTube. So maybe you saw some of what we have going on here. We're trying to decorate around our fish slash squid slash bone farm, I guess. What's going on over there? So we're trying to do some decoration. My idea for this season is anytime that we build a farm that's visible, we want to sort of camouflage it the best we can. I think we've talked about this before, or maybe I'm talking about it with you for the first time. So anyway, we've got this idea that the fish farm is really a boat that's kind of coming to a dock, and then we've got some dock houses. We got a little boat house there. And I'm just working on some stuff here on the front side. I think we're going to change that to make it a peaked roof and such like that. So that's really all we've done between the episode. My sheep farm is working like a dream. By the way, all the farms that have mine carts, they're all still here. They haven't despawned yet. I know people think that it's a dangerous, horrible thing that all my mine carts are going to despawn someday from all of my farms, and then we're not going to get any more goodies, and it's going to be all over. None of them have despawned yet. They're all still there. That's still working like a dream. Collecting all the good drops over there. The one from my melon and pumpkin farm, still perfectly there. No problems. Can I get up here? We can. Let me take you and show you really quick. It's nighttime. I guess we have to just do a quick minecart check-in. I mean, it's been like days of me like logging in and out of the server, running around, loading and unloading chunks. Man, I think it's some kind of scam. Look, is that guy despawned? Nope, he's still back there taking care of business, working like a dream. Oh, raking it in so much. And then, finally, the last minecart that we have is this one right here on the sheep farm, and it is also working like a dream. I haven't been AFK at all. Like, we haven't sat down here, been AFK, but we're raking it in. That's just from working around on the farm. Yeah, boy, it's working like a dream. Oh, man. I love it so much. All right, so today we have to start thinking about our future here on the server. And I think one of the things that we're going to sell is going to be concrete. So we need to get a little bit of a concrete converter. And I think I'm going to do a little bit of digging. We're going to do one of those big, long, like tunnel things with a water source that you run down the middle and you put the concrete in, then you come back through and you break it all and you rake it in that way. So I think that's what we're going to do. And I just got to find out a location of where we can do that. I don't want to go. I don't. Man, you know, part of me wants to dig this thing like along the tunnel. What if I could go down a couple more blocks? How many blocks do you need for one of those farms? So we need a cover, which is one, right? Let's do a quick. Let's get some visual assistance here. Let's do this. Okay, so we have the bottom, right? Then we need 2 high for us to be able to live in, right? So we have to be in there. It's gonna be 3 wide, 2 high, and then it's got to have a roof on the top. So okay, just 3. We could literally build it here. So if I can go down, we're at negative Y level 53. If I could go down 3 more blocks, we could essentially, in the middle of our tunnel that runs all the way from our base back towards the spawn area, we could just have a massive concrete conversion farm down here in the bottom of the world, and then we could just be in here making concrete. You know how we do it? Like you go down along, you make the concrete powder. Let's eat something really quick. You make the concrete powder, you get that all taken care of, so you have a ton of that, and then you put it in water, like just walk backwards, just like, and then you get your pick out and you go and you break it all up, and then you collect it all, and then you're good to go. And that's how we're gonna do manual concrete farming. We're not trying to like start some world record fastest concrete farming device in the whole wide world. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to start here. We want to make the farm in multiples of 64. So like 128, that's 2 stacks. I think we're going to go 256. That's 4 stacks. We actually have to do 257 because you need an extra one because it doesn't work. You can't run out of water at the end. It's weird how that works. So we do 256 blocks. I think that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to start, let's start right here Maybe right here. Sure. 1, 2, 3. Let me. Is this a silk touch pick? Yeah. Let's not use that one. All right. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 3 down, like so, and then down here is where the water. We're going to be standing right here. Oh, that means I need depth strider on my boots too. Yeah. And then we're going to dig this out. And then up here at this level, at our head level, we're going to put glass. So we can look down and see the farm. And then this won't affect our ultimate tunnel designs, right? So the only thing that could potentially be a problem is if we run into some kind of lava. But if we do, we're just going to address that when we get to it, okay? So we're going to dig this down. So starting right there. I'm going to dig it back towards the spawn area, 256 blocks. So whatever this is, 9 times 256. We're going to dig that all the way towards spawn. And then we're going to create within this new tunnel a concrete conversion system. Yeah? Okay. So that means I've got a ridiculous amount of digging to do. So I'm going to start working on that right now. But before I do too much of that, let me go up here really quick. I have something to talk about upstairs really quick. So while I'm doing all my digging, you guys will have a little bit of a clip to watch. I had my old buddy Zloy come over. You know how Zloy builds all these crazy ships and stuff all the time? That's like one of his like things that he does. So I'm going to have him build me a shipwreck or some sort of shipwreck. I kind of left it up to him. I'm going to pay him a bunch of ink out of the squid farm because I guess he's doing concrete too, which I don't necessarily think that's a great idea, but whatever. I mean, the diamond tree never loses. We're going to be okay. Don't worry. It'll be fine. Anyway, let me show you what's going to happen here. It just so happens that there's a spot over here that is perfect AFK spot right here. This thing right here. Dadcraft stand here. Yeah, so right here, this is like where we're going to be AFK. And if we're here, no squids can spawn out in the ocean. They just spawn right there in my little farm. I don't know if we can see it. Yeah, there's some fish that just spawn. See that right there? Yeah, some stuff happening over there. So that's where we want like the AFK spot to be. So I think Zloy's plan is he's going to simulate that the ship has somehow rammed itself into the thing. And we had a little bit of a collab. We got together, talked about what we need to do, about what we're looking for, and how much the payment would be. So I'm going to show you that clip right now while I go down back in the basement and do some more digging. I'll see you in just a second. Zloy, I need an AFK spot, and someone in my comments suggested that I should have you build a Zloy ship and make that my AFK spot. But the problem is, it can't be in the water.
What?
Okay, because right here, like this spot right here, like right here where I'm standing, this is like the spot, the best AFK spot.
This exact block.
Yes. I don't know if it's this exact block, but so my farm is here, right? But if like I come down here too close, I get squids like spawning out in the ocean.
Yeah. So you need to stand right there.
So I need to be back there. That way, the only spawnable spot is like my farm then.
Okay.
So this is essential. So I had this idea that I was going to build just like a deck or something off the back of this building and just stand there. But then someone suggested that maybe a Zloy ship might look kind of cool. But then it has to be, it has to be a shipwreck. Is that something you think we can do?
Well, I mean, I really don't think I can put a functioning ship onto that hill because, you know, the entire no water situation. So it will have to be a shipwreck, yes.
Cool.
Right, okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a vessel, I'm gonna give it a lot of juice, you know, really ramp up the velocity, and I'm gonna like just kind of angle it from around there and just kind of cram it into the side.
Just try. Okay.
Hold on, let me execute this very precise artisanal car crash.
Okay. I'm excited to see.
So this spot, and on this exact like vertical, it can be higher.
I mean, I think it could go a little bit higher. We just got to stay within spawn range, right? So all I really care about in here is I don't care about fish. I don't have any fish villager guys or whatever, so I can't trade anything. And like that little farm can go as well if you want to like.
Okay.
I mean, this is just a little temporary thing.
I left a little sign saying like load bearing grass, please do not eat. I'm just trying to figure it out, to be honest, because this is fascinating. I love me a shipwreck.
I don't know about you, but I'm excited to see the AFK spot that Zloy makes me. I think it's going to be all right. I'm fired up. Who knows when it's going to get done? This is actually a couple days later in like the in the span of time that we did that other stuff up there, and there's been no more progress on it. But he said he would build. I just talked to him the other day. He showed me like a mock-up. He gave me like like a screenshot of the area with like a pirate ship drawn into it. So we'll see how that comes out. I think it's going to come out okay. So let me tell you what we've got going on here, though. I have dug along this path 256 blocks down at Y level -57. We came into a little bit of lava down here at the end, but that's okay. So what we're doing now is, okay, so it's hard to describe. I'll try to describe what's happening here. So we're going to have a water source. There's going to be water down here on this level, right? So this is all going to be filled in with water. And then on the sides over here, there's going to be stairs, right? Stairs on both sides. Facing like, I don't know, I don't have a stair, but you know, facing so like they're like on the wall. And then in the middle, it's just going to be open water. And that's where we're going to lay the concrete. Now, what will happen there is the stairs will make sure it stays a source block, right? So even after we mine the concrete or place the concrete, we come back through, it'll return it to a source block, which is kind of cool. Now, when you're mining along, though, and you're breaking concrete and stuff like that, every once in a while, you get your pick pointed down and you gouge up the floor. So what we're going to do to prevent that from happening is I'm going to put a row of jack-o'-lanterns here along the floor because you can't really break them very easily with a pick. And by the time you would try to break them, you've already moved on to the next block. So all I'm digging out here is this little trench that runs along the bottom of our concrete converter. And we're going to be good to go. Now, if you are perhaps watching this from Java, and you are thinking to yourself, Dadcraft, why don't you just make like a mob farm and get unlimited TNT and make a TNT-based farm, a concrete making farm? Well, on Bedrock, there's a parity issue where we do not get, it's not 100% return for all the blocks that get blown up by TNT. Like, you don't get them all. You lose some. Some of them get destroyed in the blast. So if we do that, we'd actually be wasting concrete. So the easiest way, other than maybe pillaring up like a big tall pillar up in the sky, to make a concrete converter is to do exactly what we're doing, which is literally just like a big trench that we place the concrete in, we come back through and break it, and then we can do that over and over again. And the benefit of doing it this way is we're relatively safe, right? We don't have to worry about things falling on our heads, getting taken out by things, mobs being outside. We don't have to worry about getting explodiated. We're just down here having a good old time, turning up the music, listening to our tunes, grinding out tons and tons of concrete. All right, let me just put these in here. Let me tell you what else we did. I did some of this digging on a live stream. In the description box is all the details related to those. And we went ahead and dug all the way to the shopping district. It goes over there. And we passed a little bit of a minecart track down the way there a little bit. It was Liara's, and she said that I could get rid of it. She would figure out a way to, like, go around or something like that. So that's a non-issue. When we dig our big tunnel, that's going to be a lot of digging. I need to get a beacon, though. I don't really know who on the server even has a beacon. I mean, I guess we could get our own. That doesn't sound like a lot of fun, though. But I guess we could try. We'd get ourselves jacked up with, like, the best armor and tools and weapons and stuff and go kill a bunch of wither skeletons and get their skulls and then convert that to a beacon. But I was kind of hoping that somebody else would do all the work. Like, you know, my good friend Groova. Like, he would do all the work and then we would have a beacon that we could get from someone. That would be amazing. I would be down with doing it that way, too. I don't really want to do it the first way. I want somebody else to do it. All right, so there we go. There's our hole, our trench that we're going to use and put lights in there. So now we just need to eat a little something. I need to stop by my villagers and do a little bit of trading and get some more Shin Black Ramen. It's golden carrot retextured, if you didn't know what that is. So anyway, we've got this trench dug now. I just need to make 4 stacks of jack-o'-lanterns, which shouldn't be that big of a deal. It's just going to be finding enough coal, I guess. I've got tons of pumpkins. Pumpkins is not a problem. Our melon and pumpkin farm, it just can't stop, won't stop. It just steadily grinds away, and we have tons and tons and tons and tons of resources forever. All right, so I'm going to get in here really quick, grab some of these. Actually, you know what we should do? Let's take these with us. Yeah, take all of these. And we'll get these right there. Put those back. We don't need any of those in our inventory. We'll come around here. Hello, how are you, Melon and Pumpkin Farm? Yeah, you're kicking it. That's right. And then I'll just grab a couple of pumpkins out of here. 1, 2, 3. By the way, Silent Whisperer came over here and stole some of my pumpkins. I guess he paid me for them, so it's not the end of the world, but still. Dang guy, stealing all my money. All right, we should probably, I guess, put those in the diamond tree, I guess, eventually. All right, let's go in here, and we got to do a little bit of trading. We're going to sort of do like a 1-2 punch kind of thing. So these guys, boom. Okay, get a bunch of that going. There's that. We can do a bunch of those. And we're getting some repair on our fortune pick. So we'll keep doing that. And we'll just hold this pick the whole time. And however much we can get, it's probably going to be enough for now. Let's do this. And then this. Okay, and then one more. And then this guy is our food guy. So we're going to get double hookup. Okay, and then we'll go down here, and we'll trade this. There we go. All right, so how's our pick? Our pick's almost completely repaired. Oh, yeah. And we got a bunch of extra emeralds. Yes. Iron Farm's working like a dream. Everything's working perfectly around the old base area. All right, so now we've got this done. I'm going to go make a whole bunch of, take some of these pumpkins and make a whole bunch of jack-o'-lanterns. We're going to lay those in there. Then I think I'm going to figure out what we're going to do for stairs. Let's not get too crazy. I was just going to say, I sort of want to dig out all of that on either side and then put it like a uniform block, but it's going to be covered up with stair. I don't really know what stairs, probably spruce, if we're going to be perfectly honest. Yep. So let me grab some resources. Let me do what I need to make all my jack-o'-lanterns, and I'll bring you back, and I'll show you how we're going to make this little concrete converter, just so you can see it with your own eyes if my description didn't help you enough, and I'll see you in just a second. Making all of these jack-o'-lanterns took longer than I thought. I thought I could place these, so I ran down along here and put pumpkins all in the top of this, but I learned that you can't carve, I guess, a pumpkin from the top. You have to use it from the side. So I had to break them all up and then put them sideways and then go ahead and use the shears on them. So it ended up working. It just took a little bit longer than I thought it would, but now I think we're ready to start putting water in this thing. We have tons of spruce wood. I chopped down a bunch of trees, so we should be should be good to go with that. Let's go over here and get 1, 2. Now we just have to flood this lower level. I'm a little worried because I do not have depth strider. I think we're gonna make a run over to the shopping district when we're done here and see if we can find a depth strider. That's kind of hard for me to say. A depth strider enchantment for my boots. That'll make things a little bit better. So we'll go like that. And then we'll go like this. Now we should just be able to go down along the side here. Whoops. Just be able to go down along the side. And it should be filling in behind me. Yep, it is. Perfect. That's exactly what I want it to do. Now I'm going to work on this. But before we do that, let me show you sort of the next step of our little concrete converter. So we're going to just go here. And we're going to make tons of these. As many of these as we can. That'll work. Okay. That's probably not enough, but we'll be able to make a bunch. And then we're going to go in here and we're going to put these like so along the side. So upside down stairs facing like that, okay? That way, let's just pretend that we go down along here and we go like this and we fill in like those blocks. Like we run down along there and we fill in a bunch of blocks. Then when we break them, this is going to fill back up and be a source block again because these two on either side are considered full source blocks. Make sense? Yep. Okay, so after we get done with that, then we're going to need to make a whole bunch of glass because we want to put a row of glass on top of this. We don't want to, I don't think any mobs will spawn, but let's just make sure. We'll enclose the whole thing. And then we're going to put a cover on top of this as well, which is going to be glass. It's going to be pretty amazing, I think. I mean, I think that's what we'll do. I mean, I guess we could also do some other deal, like if we wanted to like put these there. I don't know. We'll figure out what we're going to do for the sides. The only downside of doing it this method is this is technically a spawnable block. We are going to put a cover on top of it. So it's only going to be a one block high. So I don't think, and there's plenty of light. I think we'll just leave it just like that. I think that might be amazing. All right. So anyway, let me go and put water wherever water needs to go. I'll put stairs wherever stairs need to go. Then I'm going to go smelt up a whole bunch of glass, and I'll bring you back, and we'll see if we can't put the lid on this thing. It's going to be amazing. Like, we're just going to be able to work down here and do whatever we want to, and then we're like, oh, we got to make concrete. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Get down in here and start putting concrete in. Maybe we'll even do a little... Oh, you know what we should do? Let's make some concrete in our new concrete maker. And then we can put concrete along the top of this. And it'll make it look awesome down here. Sound like a plan? Okay, let me get to work, and I'll see you in just a second. I don't even know if anyone over at the shopping district is selling books. I remember somebody had like an AFK fish farm at the beginning of the season, and I think had a little shack somewhere. Oh, that's no, that's not where we're going to go. I want to say it's over here, maybe. Like I don't know. What is happening over here? That's Sap. What is he selling? Like pieces, parts? Oh, okay. That he's just chilling in there. Look at this mess right there. Is that how you get up there if you don't have wings? Maybe that's how that works. Hello, turtles. Okay, let's go over here and see. We're really looking for... I wouldn't mind... What does this say? 3 diamonds each. Enchanted bows. No. Sea pickles. No. Cooked fish. Enchanted books. 1 diamond each. So we're looking for something like... Depth Strider 2. We need Depth Strider 3. Are these like the janky books that nobody cares about? I have a feeling. Are there 2 Depth Strider ones, maybe? I've been seeing 2 Depth Strider. All right, let's look here. All right, what are these? These are the good ones. Feather Falling. Okay, we'd like to have those. All right. I really need Depth Strider. All right, well, I'll take this. Oh, man, how am I going to get Depth Strider? All right. Anybody else? I don't think anybody else is selling books. There are so many of those crazy horse things around here. There's like 100 of them over there. I want to say no one else is selling books. Man, I really need Depth Strider. How am I going to get Depth Strider? Am I going to have to make a villager to get me Depth Strider? I mean, I guess we could do that technically. I never paid. I just realized I never paid for this book. I need to go back over and do that. Oh, man, I'm not robbing from anybody. Listen, we only rob from people every once in a while. Let's get our 2 diamonds out of here. Make sure that I pay for this on camera, just so there's no, like, people getting all bent out of shape. Like, oh, Dagcraft didn't buy your book, stole and robbed from you. That's how it works. All right, put this in here, and we'll put that in there. I really wish there was a Depth Strider. I don't know what that is over there. This is like some raggedy old shipwreck boat or something. All right, let me look through these one more time. Quick charge, if I could find one. I mean, there is a Depth Strider 2. That might have to work for now. And some protection upgrades wouldn't be bad either. Protection 3. So I could get protection 3, and I could get protection 3. That would make protection 4. I mean, okay, so that's what, 3 diamonds? Is there an ender chest over here? I don't even see an ender chest. All right, hold on. Let me go pay for these. Is there an ender chest over here? Free arrows. Okay, there's not an ender chest there. Oh, man, where am I going to get... I guess in Jade's... I mean, we've been using Jade's shop. I should bring my own, I guess, but I kind of get to the expectation that there would just be some laying around. All right, let's get our 2 more diamonds out of here. All right, I'm going to go over and pay for these, and then... 3 diamonds. Sorry, we're not scamming anybody. 3 diamonds. And then I'm going to go back over to my base. I'm going to apply these. I'm going to cook up some sand into some glass. We're going to get some dye. All right, so we got to put 3 diamonds in here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, so I'm going to head back to my base. I'm going to cook up some glass. I'm going to do some other odds and ends, and we'll come back, and we'll see if we can't put our brand new concrete making device through its first run. I'll see you in just a second. So I've got a bunch of stacks of glass cooking. In my inventory, I have a bunch of ink sats. We're going to make black concrete powder. I thought I had a... Maybe I don't. All right. Pretty soon this is not going to be a problem to get up and down in here. We're just having a little bit of trouble at the moment because we've got this pit still dug. But don't worry. It's going to be taken care of. So we're going to go here. We're going to make a whole bunch of black concrete powder like that. That should be 8 stacks. That should be enough to go up and down 2 times. And then let me show you how this thing works. We literally just stand in here. I got these Depth Strider 2 works pretty good. I mean, it seems like it goes as fast as I can run. So we just go like this. We just stand here and we hold right click and walk backwards. And we're just adding all... It will get dark. That's okay. I think that's okay. We busted up. Maybe we'll get some... Hopefully we don't get mobs to spawn. Once it's all done and all the glass is in, we should be okay. May get some mobs spawning back there. Maybe not, though. All right, we got to just keep going. So we're going to do all 4 stacks of this. Then we're going to repeat the process. We're going to break it all and then add it back in. All right, let's just keep going. Pay attention. Yeah, we might have to get some other lights. I didn't even think about this, that we would literally be covering up our light. Oh, there's a little bit of flaw in the old plan there, but it's okay. It's working out okay. We'll be digging it, opening it up as we go along here. All right, so this is 3 stacks so far. Almost 3 stacks. Okay, let's get it. Yeah, we're definitely going to need some additional light. We're going to figure out where we're going to put it. All right, and then one more stack. Let's just blocks down there. Okay. All right, then this should be our 4th stack, and we're going to hit our 256 block mark. All right, let's just keep going. Let's pick up a bunch of blocks. That's fine. Okay, here we go. Put them down with ease now. Okay, and we should be boom. All right, so that's the reason you have to leave an extra spot. If you don't leave an extra spot, this won't get turned into concrete. And then we literally just go along here and we just break it all up again. So that's how we're going to make concrete. Once we have a beacon, we can sort of just run as fast as we can forward and knock these all out, and it's going to be really quick. But for now, we're going to take it a little bit slow, which is okay. It's not the end of the world. And let's just go ahead and knock all this out. And then we're going to take this black concrete and we're going to put it along the walls like that, okay? And then we're going to put a layer of glass on top of that, at least in the middle, so we can see. We got to get some additional lights happening around here. We got to figure that whole thing out. So let me just get all this concrete made, and I'll be back with you in just a second after I get all the concrete put in along the walls, and then we could go from there. I'll see you in just a second. So I've been down here making new design decisions like every few minutes. So originally I dug out all the blocks along the side here, and I was going to put these lights in there, mainly to hide them. But then I realized that if I was going to make concrete, I have a little bit that I have to make. So if I was going to make concrete like so, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that, it would cover those lights on here, but because those were stairs, we'd still get light through. But then I was going to put solid blocks up here. Like I was going to put the concrete. The original idea was going to put the concrete here. Well, then it would completely block out the light, and it would be the same issue. So I ended up putting them right here. I've got a couple more to do, but I want to show you. If you place the... So, as you know, a jack-o'-lantern has a jack-o'-lantern on it like that, right? But what I don't want that side to show, so that means I have to place it like this. So if we turn and place it like this, if we look... the jack-o'-lantern side isn't up. So that's how I've been placing these. It's really easy. Bedrock mechanics. Let's eat something really quick. It's really easy to place these. I've also got a bunch of deep slate tiles that we're going to put on top of the jack-o'-lanterns. And then as we get over here, we're going to just take a quick pop in here. We don't have enough inventory space, but I've got all of the glass cooked up, and I've got enough ink to dye, 4 stacks that we're going to need on top of that. But let me show you how easy it is to put these things in. And I think once this thing's all kind of covered up, it's going to look pretty awesome. And it's going to match the general feeling that we have down here with these deep slate tiles. I'm a big fan of those, if you haven't figured that out. All right, so we just go like so. It might take a time or two. There we go. So we just you just start, and I'm holding down the right mouse button, and I'm holding down D, so I can go to the right, and that's just how we do it. So sometimes you fall off the first one and then you just get back up. But this is placing all of them so the jack-o'-lantern face is kind of behind us, facing into that wall, which is exactly what we want it to be. Man, we've used a lot of coal. I don't have hardly any more coal. I've got to chop down a bunch of trees. I'm going to have to do that between the episodes some. Chop down a bunch of trees and make a bunch of charcoal just because we need more lights. Always need more lights, it seems. Okay, let's get this done. I think I'm going to have to make a couple more. Did I break that? No, I left it over there. Okay, that's okay. All right, let's see. We have to end up making a couple more of these. Yep, 2 more. And then I need 2 more pieces of black concrete as well. So that's not going to be a problem. And now we're going to start right here, and we're going to run these all the way down this side. Seems like it's just a lot of me running back and forth. Well, I mean, that's okay. We're going to run all of these. I like that sound. Okay. We'll just keep going a little bit further. And then let's stop and get, since we have now inventory space, we'll stop and get, once we get down there, we'll stop and get the glass, and then we can at least show sort of what the finished look is going to be, and then it's just going to be a matter of me completing this thing, and we're going to consider our concrete making system. This is a little bit fancier than normally we would do for like a concrete maker. But I think, as I've said a bunch of times, we're going to have a tunnel that goes from here that we can fly through all the way to the shopping district, so we can deliver our items quickly and efficiently. Now, let's keep going. So I think it's just going to be cool. We're going to use lots of deep slate. I mean, if we're going to mine it out of here, we should use lots. We need to get some other colors in here probably. We've started with a little bit of orange, so maybe we'll do more of that in the future. Okay, here we go. We should be getting close. Okay, boom, 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 like so. Perfect. Now, if we think about glass in the middle there, let me go get some glass. Is it here? Yeah. Okay, we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're going to need 5. 5 stacks of glass. We won't need it all, but we'll need some of it at least. Okay, can I make this? Yep. Okay, so there we go. We'll go do like that, and we'll do that. All right, so we have all the glass now. I am using a transparent glass pack. We're not going to put any here or right. We're not going to put anything right there. So now we should be able to just go along here. Actually, let me get my silk touch. I can get out there. Let's jump down in there. This is what it's going to be like to make concrete in here. It's gonna be okay. It's not gonna be that big of a deal. And then the plan is we're gonna have a ladder to climb out and then get back out of here. Okay. All right. So I have that now. While I'm also kicking around here a second, let me go ahead and grab a couple more. 1, 2. I think it's just 2 more. Let's make these guys really quick. Oh my goodness, these things are out of control. This farm just goes and goes and goes and goes. I'm scared to check to see how many we have. We've just been working down here. Oh man, it's like getting, I mean, we're raking it in. This thing is awesome, this farm. We got to figure out some better solution. But man, we get a never-ending supply of resources, that's for sure. Okay, can I make 2 of those? I can. Perfect, those are done now. Okay, this, we're going to figure that out. We're going to put a ladder in there, I believe. So we'll put that like so. And then these. I think what I want to do is, let's do this. Actually, no. Let's run all the way down here. We could probably fly. Okay, here we go. Trying to hit the ceiling. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So then we'll jump down in here. And we'll put those like that. And then we'll put these guys like this and like that. Perfect. Perfect. And then this is going to wrap around like so. And then we just got to put these in and then the glass and this thing's done. So let me get all that done. And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to make, let's do at least one, like a stack of concrete through the concrete maker once we've got it all said and done. I think this thing is going to be perfect. It's going to do exactly what we want to. And more importantly, I could be down here making concrete while my farms that are around here are sort of loaded. And hopefully we're going to be producing melons and pumpkins. We're going to be producing iron if we're close enough to that. We're going to be able to smelt things while we're down here working. We're going to be able to have other farms like the sheep farm. I bet that wool farm is out of control. Let's go take a look. Actually, let's stay on target here. We are going to go take a look. Let's just get down there a little bit closer. I'll do this on camera. I like the sound anyway. It's fun. Digga, 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 digga. I like it. Are we getting close? Yeah. Okay. Then I really need to start working on digging out this tunnel. Oh, everything. We got so much work to do. I need a beacon, If you guys know, if you're still watching at this point in the episode, if you know anybody on the server that has beacons that maybe we can borrow, air quotes, borrow, let me know in the comment section and we will investigate the situation. That is for sure. All right, there we go. So where's our... Oh, here's the wolf farm. Let's go and see how ridiculous this thing is. I bet we have stacks on stacks. I bet we have a double chest full. Oh, yes. Yes. Unlimited wool. And if you think about how much time we're going to be down here working on stuff, it's just going to keep raking it in. It's going to be amazing. And we can run down here. There's plenty lit up. I love it. Anyway, let me finish this thing up. I'll see you in just a second. I've got this concrete maker completely done. I just happened to see this right here. Load-bearing armor stand. Do not eat. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on here. I don't know. There used to be a sign there. It's gone now. I have no idea where this even showed up. But anyway... That's neither here nor there. I mean, we know Zloy's working on something for us. I guess that's just part of his process. Who knows? All right, let's get down in here. I've got this thing completely done. We had to make a small little change, again, just to be able to get in and out of this thing. So we have 2 trapdoors. We open them like that. We could jump straight in the water, and then we could close them if we want to. We can leave them open. Whoops. I mean, I guess we could leave them open, but it's kind of cool to close them. I made a bunch of gray concrete powder, so we're just going to go like so. Whoa. Okay, yeah. In our fancy, smancy concrete maker. It's kind of cool down in here. We'll have a big time. We're going to be spending lots of time together, either on videos or in streams. We might have to do like montages and stuff if we do it on video. All right, let's get this. We'll go do a little bit more. And just like that, now we have a mechanism where we can rake in all the stuff that we need. Like, could you imagine having like a... I don't know, like a flower farm down here. We load it up with bone meal that we get from the fish farm, and then we turn it on, and then we come back to like a double chest filled with like blue flowers or something. Man, that's where it's at. It's going to be amazing down here. Did I even make more? What did I do? I have no idea. I thought I made more concrete powder. I guess maybe we didn't. Anyway, now all we have to do is go down along here. As soon as we're able to get a beacon, this whole process is going to be much, much faster. But, you know, this is kind of fun. We'll be get it figured out. We don't have to worry about chopping through theirs. It takes, yeah, that's going to be perfect. We can't chop through the end and, like, let the water run all over the place. Man, it's going to be beautiful. Let's just keep going. Let's finish this row up. Actually, let's just call this episode done deal. Let's turn around like that so we look super cool, hanging out in our concrete maker thing. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Until next time. Please remember to be cool, don't be a fool, and from my Truly Bedrock Let's Play series where we can now make concrete for days, I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.